Hello everyone, I welcome you all to topic Decodified session of Analyst IAS. In this particular session, we will discuss about the topic Ninth Schedule of the Indian Constitution and the Jharkhand Reservation Bill. We will have this particular discussion in the following series. First, why in news, followed by about the bill and the ninth schedule, followed by prelims practice question, followed by mains practice question. But before we start our discussion, I want you all to be informed about various courses of Analyst IAS, which include Polity class, which will start from 21st of November, CSAT class, which will start from 14th of November, and current 365 class, which will start from 9th of January. And along with that, we will soon launch Public Administration optional course. So you can inquire about any of the following on the given number. And you can also visit our official address, that is in Old Rajinder Nagar Market. So now let's move on to our topic of discussion and see why it is in news. The Jharkhand Assembly introduced a bill in which it raised the quota for domiciled citizen to 77%. In the bill passed by the Jharkhand Assembly, the recommendation is to amend the ninth schedule of the Constitution accordingly. The 77% reservation breaches the 50% ceiling set up by the Supreme Court in the landmark judgment of 1992, that is of Indra Sauni versus Union of India verdict. However, placing legislation in the ninth schedule shield it from the judicial scrutiny. Now we will discuss about the ninth schedule. The ninth schedule contains a list of central and state laws which cannot be challenged in court. Currently, 284 such laws are shielded from the judicial review. Most of the laws protected under the schedule concern the agriculture or land issues. Now we will discuss about the origin of this particular schedule. The schedule became a part of the Constitution in 1951 when the document was amended for the first time, and it was created by the new Article 31B, which along with 31A was brought in by the government to protect laws related to agrarian reform and for abolishing the zamindari system. Article 31A extends protection to classes of laws, whereas Article 31B shields specific laws or enactment. Now we will move on toward the evolution of the ninth schedule. The first amendment of the Indian Constitution added 13 laws to the schedule. Subsequent amendment in 1955, 1964, 1971, 74, 75, 76 and 1984, 1990, 1994 and 1999 have taken the number of the protected laws to 284. While the ninth schedule provides the law with safe harbor from the judicial review, the protection is not a blanket. The Supreme Court ruled in a verdict that while laws placed under ninth schedule cannot be challenged on the ground of violation of the fundamental right, they can be challenged on the ground of violating the basic structural doctrine of the Constitution. So, this brings us to Keshwananda Bharti case, in which the basic doctrine philosophy or the basic doctrine test was introduced. The court clarified that the laws cannot escape the basic structure test if inserted into the ninth schedule after 1973, as it was in 1973 that the basic structure test was evolved in the Keshwananda Bharti case as the ultimate test to examine the constitutional validity of laws. So, this brings that even under article or schedule 9th of the Constitution, the basic structure have to be followed. So this brings us toward the end of this particular discussion. Now we will move on toward our prelims practice question. which says, with reference to the ninth schedule of the Indian Constitution, which one of the following statement is correct? A. It was inserted in the Constitution by the first Constitutional Amendment Act. B. All the acts placed under the ninth schedule are immune from the judicial review. C. The Supreme Court restored its power of judicial review of the acts placed in the ninth schedule under the Keshwananda Bharti case of 1973. And D. At present, only the laws related to land and jamindari are presently placed in the ninth schedule. So you have to pick up the correct statement and write it in comment box. I will answer this question in my next video. Now we will discuss yesterday's question, which says, MITI has constituted a committee of experts under the chairmanship of which for the data protection. So the correct answer for this particular question is A, that is Justice B.N. Shri Krishna. Now we will move on to our mains practice question, which says, provide a discourse on the evolution of the concept of judicial review, with special emphasis on the ninth schedule of the Indian Constitution. You have to answer this particular question in 250 words. Write your answer and send it to us on our WhatsApp number to get it reviewed. So this is all for today. Stay tuned with Analyst IAS to get further update. Thank you.